A few words on our process. We have a very rigorous, what we might describe as an institutional grade investment approach. Both Graham and I, in our prior careers as portfolio managers, grew up in the institutional investment world where we think it's really important to understand exactly what is the market inefficiency you're exploiting, how you've built the process to capture that inefficiency for your clients, and kind of demonstrate the rigor and consistency in that. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Um, everything we own has to pass through this four hurdles, this four tests. We start with innovation, or what we sometimes call innovation frontier, an area of innovation that's really differentiated, that creates real economic value, that tackles a set of problems for a large market, and that has clear evidence of adoption. That technological inevitability that we referred to. We don't imagine the world how it might be, exciting as it might be, but we look for something that's already making a difference for the industry, is adopted, and we just ride that adoption curve. So that's step number one. When that innovation test is passed, we map out what we sometimes refer to as an innovation cluster. What are the companies that participate in that? Um, and we look at those in a very consistent framework. Which of them will benefit from this innovation in the most material way? Which of them have a proven track record of developing and commercializing that innovation, and which of those companies have the best business model with profitable growth and cash generation? So effectively, pick impactful innovation, pick the best business model, within that cluster that benefits from that innovation. Make sure it's sustainably run. We're not an ESG focused or impact fund, but we take things very seriously. We do this work in house. We do this work very specific to the businesses we look at, and we add an extra dimension of human rights. We use a Freedom House methodology to assess the civil and political liberties in the countries where our companies are based, and we do not invest in countries which are non-free. And at this point, it does include China. We cannot invest in China because we think the risks, political and civil risks associated with that, are too high for our clients in the long run. And last but not least, a non-consensus test. We model what this innovation means for the business. We take a 3 to 5 year time horizon, uh, fairly long term, but pragmatic, not futurist. And we make sure that our vision, our view on what this innovation means for the business is sufficiently different from consensus. And that's where valuation discipline comes into play. Whether it's what's in the broker's numbers from the consensus sell side forecast or what's implied in the valuation multiple, we want to make sure that our view on the future is sufficiently different from what's already priced in. So that workflow, impactful innovation, best business models within that, sustainably run businesses and attractively valued really defines our investment approach.